Hey, what's up? It's your girl Angel. Like and subscribe down below. So, how y'all doing? Just right quick, something that's on my mind. Let's talk about one of the hardest things being a prison wife or a prison girlfriend, whatever. Even for the men that have wives that's in prison or whatever. To me, in my experience, one of the hardest things is, first of all, how judgmental people are towards those type of relationships. You're going to come across a lot of judgment and different opinions. Yes, people have a right to their opinion, but it's really hard for people to understand. You got to remember, when people are spending negativity into anything that you're going through or anything that's part of your life, it's because they're uneducated about it, or either they're uneducated about it or they're just judgmental people, period. Or it could be that they just overprotective of you, like if you a family member or something, and they actually care about your well-being, but and they feel like that's not the best for you for whatever reason. But by them not being in it with you, they don't really know. And it just blows me, actually, how we could still have certain feelings about stuff and we in 2023. Because the reason I say this is because, first of all, long distance relationships, you got to show married at first sight, people meeting online and these sites and all this stuff. What's the difference? I think that we're very judgmental about certain things, especially prison relationships, because by them being inmates and them being criminals. And in the same hand, there's a lot of criminals out here that ain't never went to jail. Just because they ain't never went to jail don't make them no better than nobody else. And just because these people just so happen to be in jail don't make them no less than the people outside of jail. And it just really irritates me that we could have these uppity attitudes like, okay, well, just place that as a toxic relationship just offhand just because the person is locked up. First of all, half the people that's locked up actually didn't do the crime. And you know how I know that's true? Because they got whole shows about it. They got movies about it. People that did 20, 30 years for murders they didn't commit. The man that's, they said, murdered Malcolm X didn't murder Malcolm X. He just got out of not too long ago and spent damn near his whole life in prison for a crime he did not commit. And let's be real, let's be honest. Ain't none of us no better than the other person. Also, you don't know what you're capable of depending on what happens in your life. So you need to cut it out. Stop making people feel bad about their decisions. And let's also be honest about another thing. Half the people that you've been knowing since y'all was kids and you went to high school with Kiki and Boo Boo and that's your high school sweetheart, you don't know nothing about them for real. You can know somebody for 20 years and not really know them. You only know what they want you to know. You don't even really know what they're capable of, what they're not capable of. When you find a person that you're really meant to be with and your spirits connect and your soul connect, you'll know. And that's the person you actually know. Whether they be in jail, whether they be a long distance relationship, whether they be love at first sight, I don't care what it is. I'm not going to judge you for it. We all need to be happy, and I want love for everyone. I want everybody to be happy and find a happily ever after. I wish that for everybody. And it's not your happily ever after not going to look like the next person's. And you need to remember that. It is possible to have a successful relationship with a person that's locked up. It have been done. Trust me, it have been done. It's good people locked up just like it's good people out here. And you just a ticket from going to jail your damn self. Especially if you a person of color. We already know how that go. Let's be honest. So, think about that. And pump your brakes when you want to judge the next person. And stop trying to make us feel like our relationship's not real just because we with somebody that's locked up. What makes your relationship more realer or more of a relationship than a person that has a husband or a wife that's locked up? Nothing. As a matter of fact, the biggest test of a relationship is when somebody gets locked up. Because for a simple fact, not all you got is communication. And that's what most people is bad at in relationships. That's what most relationships is missing. Communication. Not just saying you listen to somebody. Really listening to them. And when that's all the hell you got, and you got to base a lot of your relationship on communication, matter of fact, you know them better than anybody that could see somebody every day. I feel like you will know a person better being in a relationship like I am. I actually know him better than anybody that I've been with, because for the simple fact, I have to tap into things that I do not have to tap into with somebody that I can see all the time. It strengthens your relationship. It strengthens anything that you go through, because you still go through relationship problems and you still go through the same things that people go through out here. Believe it or not, just because they locked up, life do not stop. I'm going to need everybody to get more educated and to really, really stop thinking you know people's relationships, because you don't. You're going to have issues that you and that person have to deal with just as well if he was out here. Or he's going to have issues with you and things that he don't like about you that he got to deal with. It's harder being committed to somebody that you don't have the things that y'all blessed to have. Physical contact. To wash over everything and every problem you have with sex, because you physically here with each other. Matter of fact, you got more stuff that blinds you of the real issues in your relationship when you got a relationship out here. And you just feel like you know this person so well. Take all the little stuff out that you blessed with. Take all the stuff out Take all the stuff away that we use in relationships to get out of situations. Like, we know doggone well as females, we use our physical shit to get out of things we don't want to talk about. Guess what? When you have a long distance relationship or a prison relationship, you got to talk about it because you can't use that. Which strengthens things that you would normally brush under the rug. Things that you used to sweep under the rug, you can't do it. You got to face it. You got to really find a solution, which makes you a better problem solver, a better communicator, spiritually stronger, more understanding, and more patient. Damn near everything that people are lacking with these traditional relationships, so to speak. Yeah, that part. So, take that in consideration. Think about that. That's what I want you to do. Before let's just say we fist our mouth to judge somebody else. You don't know what they got going on for real. And think about positive things you could say. Let's challenge ourselves to do that. Think about positive things you could say. Because one thing, too, about God, if we keep on judging each other in certain situations, He'll put you in that situation on purpose just so you could feel it. To make you understand. Or He'll put you in a similar situation and see how you would like if somebody judged you. Or acted like your relationship wasn't real. A commitment is a commitment. And trust me, it's harder to be committed to a person that's locked down than to be committed to somebody that's laying up with you. So let's pray for one another and put some positivity on that tongue. Okay? Just real talk, just food for thought. All right, y'all. Peace.